I'm like so fucking curious, Bingo, what the hell you could have possibly done to get IP banned from the Minecraft website. Maybe it's like not working properly right now. Let me like go to it. Okay, no, yeah, you are IP banned. What the what did you do? What did you do? Hello everyone. Hello, hello, hello. I'm here. It's Saturday. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're doing some midnight Splatoon. Yeah, I don't know. You might have to ask John Minecraft himself. I don't know. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of Splatoon tonight. I decided on this instead of Hello Neighbor. Because honestly, I feel like most opportunities I would rather play Splatoon 3 than Hello Neighbor. Oh, I don't have it on this scene. Hold on, I have to refund you those points. Because we don't have it on this scene. Does it play if I go to the right scene? Hold on. How do I refund points? Because I don't have... I forgot to add Neighbor to all my scenes. So Neighbor doesn't exist yet on this scene. Hold on, I'm figuring this out. Dude, no! Firefox! I tried to click on chat settings and Firefox immediately froze, bruh. No! It does not want me to check these chat settings, man. I'm trying to give you back your points, because I didn't have Hello Neighbor on this scene. Turn on shield mode? What the fuck is shield mode? A 6-year-old boy is floating away in a balloon! We have to do something about this. Dude, I refreshed the page, it will not let me check chat settings. Hold on, Joey, you're a mod in chat. Are you able to refund Bingo's points for the Hello Neighbor redeem? Because I did not have Hello Neighbor on this scene. Oh, wait, here we go. I think I found it. Maybe. Where's Bingo? Binging a Babish. Hold on. It says yesterday. Was this not just today? Oh, 2 minutes ago. Here we go. Okay. You should have been refunded your points, Bingo. And if that didn't refund your points, I'm fucking sorry. But I think I did. Okay, I'm sorry for not having Hello Neighbor open on this scene. That was my B. I should make sure I have it on my capture card also. I was like in the middle. Why is it showing this? Not yet, not yet. Don't do it yet. Neighbor is not on this one. It's on this scene. So I'm just gonna copy it over. Okay, you should be able to do Hello Neighbor now. I was trying to see, they showed off some, like... There we go. They showed off some Splatoon 3 new, like, cosmetics and stuff. Did those, like, drop? Can you get those? No, I don't think so. It's not in the news channel. When are we getting the... Because I know one of them is a Plague Doctor mask. I want the Plague Doctor mask in Splatoon 3. It'll come out with the mid-season patch, maybe? Oh. I was really excited to be a Plague Doctor tonight. Well, that's okay. That's okay. But yeah, I figured I'd do something fun, something chill tonight. So we'll be doing the old classic Splatoon Turf War. I did hear that Mahi Mahi Resort is, getting a fix. Will I be supporting Unboxo Man this Splatfest? It's like, this is genuinely the first Splatfest that I might not just be on Team Big Man. I think when you word it like that, I think I am, like, obligated to be on Team Skeleton, right? How many of you guys are dressing up for Halloween? Like, honestly, though, I will be. I'm on Team Ghost, because that's my cast name, and I love it. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet, and also really funny coming from user Toxic Yuri. Skeletons make literally anything funnier. This is true. Rattlin' boys! Trick treat, smell my feet. Don't like work enough to dress up for them, so nah, your TF2 engineer costume is staying in the closet. Fair enough. Fair enough. Dude, the fucking big man dressed as my FA is dope. Wait, this is from So Hiyori? From Your Turn to Die? Dude, when did he start playing Splatoon? Or is that a different So? Halloween in pronoun candy, please. You've rejoined a pool. Oh, right. Right. We set that up last stream. Oh, I gotta do this. I forgot to check the shops to see if they have any new cosmetics I'd like. Let's go! The double EXP! Fuck yes. I'm also excited for all the Sands of Papyrus art. Welcome to the underground. How was the fall? Yeah, let's check the shops real quick, see if there's any dope gear. Oh, I kinda do like the jungle hat, though. These are cute, too. We'll buy both of them. How about any awesome shirts? Oh, they're kinda cute. Ooh. Wait, this is kinda dope. With the arm pads, too. Someone already modded Fry's boss fight to have Sans outfit and dialogue. Awesome. That's what life is all about. The sailor outfit is missing the oversized lollipop, true? I don't get this. I don't have a crazy amount of monies. Fuck it. This looks nice with this shirt. I have no more monies. But how am I gonna get sour juice box? Fuck! Life fucking sucks. Dude, deep cut teacup is so expensive. Like, damn. We have to get sour juice box, otherwise we will die, unfortunately. I really don't. I don't own a sour juice box, and it fucking sucks. Ooh. Wait, this is kinda... Oh, it's so hard to choose between the glasses and the jungle hat. Bro, I don't even care about the benefits. I just care about the drip. This is how I play Splatoon, okay? It's not about having the optimal gear. It's about having the optimal drip. Okay? I'm gonna go with the glasses for now, but I could be convinced to go back to Jungle Hat. Imagine not having a sour juice box? Stop! Stop! Okay, I'm insecure about it. Leave me alone. Mods, ban this fool. Alright. Yeah, it's a turf war kind of night. It's a turf war kind of night. It was kind of between this and TF2. I'm like waiting a bit on Hello Neighbor, specifically because Will, friend of the stream Will, really wants to watch me play Hello Neighbor. So I'm like, maybe I'll just wait until he's done with his Halloween stuff for the year. He's doing like his Halloween week. I think he's pretty close to the end anyways. At least the good thing with Splatoon gear is that chunks can make your favorite outfits more optimal anyways. So chunks, huh? We will get back to Hello Neighbor, though. Do not worry, I have not abandoned Hello Neighbor. It will happen. Honestly, it's one of those things where when I get back to Hello Neighbor, I'm probably just gonna follow a walkthrough to the T, so I don't have to play Hello Neighbor for that much longer. Because I gotta be honest, the idea of playing Hello Neighbor for like another 4 hours is like enough to drive me to madness. I cannot do that. I think I got like a good 2 hours in me, and that's it. Why'd you jump off? Why'd you jump off, silly? Oh. If your friend wasn't there. True as fuck. True as fuck. Hello Neighbor is so fucking bad. I think, like, actually, like, genuinely, without any hyperbole, I think Hello Neighbor is maybe one of the worst games I've streamed. Like, I don't know, it's not as bad as, like, an Action 52, where it's like mostly functional, it's just that the game was made wrong. I don't know, it's not even that functional, because, like, the neighbor AI, like, doesn't work properly. I feel like part of the point of Hello Neighbor was supposed to be that, like, the neighbor AI would, like, learn your movements and kind of, like, get smarter, and, like, it was definitely broken during that first stream. He never really, like, put up, like, the wood planks or anything. He, like, kept his door open the whole time. He made it extremely easy for me to just break into his house. And the only reason I really kept getting caught was because I didn't know where the key I needed was. I didn't know it was in the fucking attic, because why would my thought ever be like, oh man, I should really go, like, do this shitty parkour and, like, go into the attic. He was being playful and funny. That's one way to put it. I don't know, like, the neighbor AI, like, doesn't work properly, and basically what you're left with is just, like, a not good stealth game. Because I don't even, like, Hello Neighbor cannot be classified as horror. I refuse to classify Hello Neighbor as a horror game. There's, like, nothing particularly scary about it. I don't even know if it's really trying to be that scary. I don't know, I guess they put in, like, the weird lore and stuff, but I don't know. I don't know. Damn, I was doing all the inking. That was all me, baby. Hello Neighbor is as much of a horror game like how PS5 has games. True! True shit. It's okay. Chad Warden was only repping the PS triple. He wouldn't care about the... He doesn't... He's retired. He's retired. He only cares about that PS triple. Foam Stars does look kind of promising. Didn't it have a beta recently? My thing with Foam Stars is mostly that I don't mind that it's a Splatoon clone. I think it would be good even for Splatoon to have competition. Foam Stars being, like, the way it is kind of makes it so I don't think it's maps. Like, maybe this is something you wouldn't notice during gameplay, so maybe this doesn't matter. It kind of feels like it would be hard to, like, read your surroundings when there's all that foam and shit around. Like, I'm wondering if the readability is gonna be, like, fine for that game or not. Visibility was definitely an issue. Yeah, and that's, like, I don't know. That is something that can be, like, tweaked. But that's, like, definitely, like, that has to be adjusted. Because otherwise it's just gonna be fucked. It's gonna, like, always live in the shadow of Splatoon. Because we can say whatever we want about Splatoon, or even about Splatoon 3 specifically. When you're, like, inking the ground, it is, like, very obvious to tell what's going on, what you're inking, like, the inclines and stuff. It is, like, not hard at all to, like, even people who watch this stream and, like, don't know anything about Splatoon have said, like, they can follow along pretty easily with, like, a Splatoon stream. It probably also helps that I'm playing the most basic game mode. That's, like, the most understandable. Like, I don't really play ranked at all. I haven't played ranked at all in Splatoon 3. Captain Astronaut made a good video on Foam Stars and made a comment similar to you, that there is a lot of things going on. It's one of those things where it's like, I hate to say it, like, obviously if you're making a Splatoon-like game, you wouldn't, like, want it to be, like, inked 100%. You kind of have to make it act almost exactly like the Splatoon ink if you're gonna have, like, a turf war mode. Because, like, otherwise, visibility will 100%, like, be a nightmare, I think. Like, it has to be, like, something flat that goes on the ground. IMO. IMO. What if you want to hurt your eyes? I don't know, look up flashing images video, I guess. You can do that at any time. You don't have to play Foam Stars to do that. Yay! Damn, me and my team kind of getting owned. I was the #1 ground traveler, though, so don't worry. Morgan's performance is doing great. I hate to say it also, this feels a little mean. Is Foamstars Square Enix? Because if it is, that, like, immediately makes me, like, kind of lose faith in it being any good. Because Square Enix is, like, so bad with their live services. Lest we forget Babylon's Fall. That fact would be more damning to me than, like, it being kind of like Splatoon. I wanna like you, Square Enix. You made some of my favorite games, but, like, holy shit, dude. Square Penis has not been putting in good effort. Yeah. That's, like, genuinely probably, like, the nail in the coffin, is just it being a Square Enix game. Which I hate to say, again, because, like, Square Enix has made so many, like, great games. It's just that none of those great games have ever been online. Except, like, Final Fantasy XIV. Okay? Like, aside from, like, their MMOs, like, Square Enix has such a fucking terrible track record with live service games. Not only that, but they have, like, a bad track record of getting shut down really quickly, too. I mean, again, Babylon's Fall is, like, an easy example. If Final Fantasy XIV is good, how come there's no Final Fantasy XV? I've got good news. I've got good news for you, and for how good Final Fantasy XIV is. You forgot? How did you forget? They made Final Fantasy XVI this year. Although that was a single-player Final Fantasy, and though it seems like all the single-player Final Fantasies that come out, like, post, like, PS2, seem to all be pretty contentious. Like, they don't seem, like, straight-up bad, but they're, like, very divisive. Not like fucking, like, 7 through 9, where everybody is, like, well, 8 is a little divisive, too. But, like, 7 and 9 are, like, some of the, like, mostly everybody agrees that they're some of the best video games ever made. I don't know if I agree, because I haven't played 9 yet, but I know 7's, like, an all-time classic. I mean, I'll always rep FF7. It's, like, one of my favorite games ever. Yeah, I got hit by the Ink Strike. I got hit by that guy. He did an epic bomb at me. Oh, sorry, it's Chris from Deltarune. Yeah, and Square Enix made NFTs. Honestly, it is one of those things where, like, Square Enix has the problem, and this is something I feel for Sony, too. Like, Square Enix has the problem where they are a Japanese company that is, like, trying way too hard to appeal to the West. Which is, like, I don't know. That's not, like, that's not, like, the worst thing in the world to do. But I honestly feel like, at least for me, I feel like I tend to enjoy, like, games from Japan that are, like, proud of the fact that they're from Japan, you know? I don't know if I worded that right, but, like, there's a reason that I still, like, enjoy, like, a lot of Nintendo games. Because, like, Nintendo doesn't really make that same push to try and appeal to the West. And, like, they end up doing it anyways because, like, characters like Mario or, like, the Pokemon are just kind of, like, universally appealing. But, like, think about it. They also got, like, huge franchises there that also are successes here. Like, Splatoon is fucking huge in Japan. New Horizons did, like, crazy numbers in Japan. And it did crazy numbers here, too. But, like, I don't know. I feel like It's not that, like, Japanese games that feel like Japanese games are, like, inherently more, like, universally appealing. Like, Pikmin 4 is selling extremely well in Japan. I don't think we're seeing that same, like, crazy numbers for the West. It's probably still selling decently, especially for being a Pikmin game, but I feel like that's probably a franchise that's gonna be, like, bigger in Japan. Oh, for sure. For sure. People have been very, very mean about, like, that kind of thing. I mean, the fact that JRPG exists as a term is pretty much because of that. And it's wild now because I honestly feel like, especially in, like, the indie scene, there are a lot of people who are, like, very inspired by, like, a lot of, like, old Japanese games. Especially because, again, like, Nintendo is as big as they are. Like, fucking, do I even have to talk about Undertale? That was very nice of Chris, also. They didn't have to do all that, but they did. And that's very sweet, because I fucked up. They probably think I'm like a little baby. Never played Undertale? I mean, Undertale is like very, very inspired by like classic JRPGs. I mean, like Earthbound is the obvious one, but I think having played a little Live Alive, I would say that Undertale has like Live Alive inspiration too. Oh. Almost. I think also, honestly, I think that the market for, like, a lot of, like, Western-inspired games is already, like, filled by Western developers. Like, if you're a Japanese company, and you're like, oh man, I really want to make a first-person shooter, you are never going to be like Call of Duty or Battlefield, so don't bother. You are not gonna have that, like, insane success. Because that market is filled, you know? Guess there's PUBG. Is PUBG Japanese? I thought PUBG was a Western game. Wait. Is PUBG... Where was PUBG made? Market cornered by US military grants? True. That would actually be news to me. I mean, honestly though, South Korean? Okay. Honestly though, I can kind of make an exception for PUBG. It's not really as popular these days, but PUBG at its peak, like... I think what made it stand out was that it was, like, a completely, like, new, like, type of game, basically. Like, PUBG was one of the very early Battle Royales, and some people would falsely think it's the first. It's not, but it's pretty close. I think stuff like The Calling came first, but I'm not sure if there's any other Battle Royale type games that came first. Fortnite was definitely not the first. At all. Fortnite came after PUBG. I know that for a fact. And then I think The Calling came out before PUBG. Crayola Scoot came first, true. Feel like PUBG was the catalyst for the current attention on Battle Royale formats? Definitely. Like, PUBG, like, did crazy numbers. Which is kind of funny because PUBG has, like... Aside from being a Battle Royale, it doesn't have that much of an identity all to itself. Like, it is the most, like, default Unity asset game ever. Maybe that's changed in more recent years, but at least when PUBG was popular, it was, like, the most, like, it is the most, like, this will be graphics in 2013 ass game ever. Sorry, I'm enjoying some awesome Timbits from Tim Hortons. I don't even know when the fuck we got Tim Hortons in, like, New York. I just know that at some point we got them. What's a bit of Tim? A Timbit is just, like, Tim Hortons versions of a donut hole. Wow, me and Soft Kitty were fucking that up. They do be super fresh, though. Looking it up, the only major non-Western Battle Royale / shooter is PUBG. Yeah, that's what I figured. I don't know, it's not even that if you're, like, in, like, an Asian market, you can't make a first-person shooter. But, like, you have to do something, like, unique. Like Splatoon. Like, Splatoon is, like, obviously it's most popular in Japan, but, like, dude, selling, like, millions of copies in the US is nothing to sneeze at. That's still quite a lot that it's selling over here as well. I think probably... Actually, I don't know. I would have to, like, look into the Splatoon 3, like, sales breakdown. But I could see it going either way between, like, Japan and the US, like, having more sales for this game. Because, I mean, Splatoon's fucking huge in Japan. Going back, that's why you're having hopes for Foam Stars, since it's, like, building elements and stuff, so it's a bit of Splatoon, bit of Fortnite, bit of Call of Duty. Square Enix, please don't fuck it up. I will hope that it is good for people like you who want it to be good. I will not expect it because I do not trust Square Enix. Which, again, I hate to say because I like Square Enix games. But, like, their live service stuff has such a bad track record. It's crazy. I am much happier with the state of Splatoon 3 as of this moment. I think it mainly is just that, like, I'm glad we have more maps to play on now. Because, like, I really did get, like, burned out, like, pretty quickly of playing the same maps over and over. Don't have a PS4 or PS5, so you're never gonna play it. Well, it might come to PC, to be fair. To be fair. I mean, you know how Sony is with their exclusives now. Some of them come to PC. And definitely, like, a Square Enix game I could see coming to PC. People on my team keep disconnecting. Really? Is that why I keep getting L's? What's the last Square Enix game to not come to PC? I don't know. I mean, Final Fantasy 16 isn't on PC yet, but it's, like, inevitable. I think, like, inevitably we're gonna get, Final Fantasy 16 on PC. And we better get FF7 Rebirth on PC in a timely fashion. Because if I don't get to play Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth, like, next year, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed, because I want to play it. One of the trailers had coming to PC in it erroneously. I see. Kingdom Hearts isn't on PC. That's wrong. Kingdom Hearts is on PC. It's just on Epic Games Store. Man, you want to talk about another example of thing that could be good competition if the company making it wasn't incompetent? Fucking Epic Games Store is like the poster child. Yeah, all the Kingdom Hearts games are an Epic Games Store. They've been on there for like, I think like 2 or 3 years at this point, and they're still not on Steam. It's crazy. I feel like they do decently, too. God, like, actually, though? Well, there's always emulation. For the old ones, anyways. Only game launcher that makes sense is Roblox. True. Cosign, because that was some true shit you just said. I don't know, I'm not against, like, other people, like, trying to get into the PC market like that. They just, like, please do it better than Epic Games did. Epic Games took, like, so fucking long to add, like, basic features of their store. And, like, this is not a situation where they're going into, like, they're creating a space in a market that doesn't exist. They're in a market that's existed for 20 years. Like, dude, you have to, like, at least have, like, the basic features of Steam. Want 60 FPS, though, and to feel confident the game won't break? Fair. Fair. I don't know how good PS2 emulation is at this point. Your account got banned on... Your account got hacked and then banned on Origin? That's fucked. And they just wouldn't let you make another account? Dude, I have a bunch of random, like, alt Steam accounts. What the fuck? I don't even know why the company wouldn't let you make an alt account. Because it's like, dude, that's more money in their pocket. More so thinking about how raising the FPS in games not designed for it can cause game logic issues. Oh, true, true, very true. Played Apex Legends for approximately 3 minutes and your account got hijacked when you let it dust and EA just does not care? Damn. I mean, at least you could play Apex Legends on Steam now. They just put that on there. Like, EA, like, gave up. All that Origin shit, like, you could just get it on Steam now. You know, like, Apex Legends, fair. Fair. I've never played it. I think it had, like, a non-binary, like, Plague Doctor or whatever. I remember there was, like, a fucked up character that was, like, a non-binary, and I was like, hell yeah. Like, I feel seen. Played the tutorial and joined a game and got called a slur and got scared. Yeah, that's online games with voice chat. That's why, like, whenever I stream TF2, like, I strictly have voice chat and text chat off. I mean, this is true. TF2 is an inherently funny game. I think also, I gotta say it, like, it's also just because, like, we can say with incredible hindsight that, like, yeah, TF2 is just straight up one of the best multiplayer games of all time. There is, like, very few other examples of, like, these kinds of, like, I hate to call it live service, because it was before that kind of era, but it's, like, one of the earliest live service games that's, like, still around. Remember people talking about how bad it was that Splatoon doesn't have voice chat when it first launched, and honestly, you don't miss it. Yeah, no, I never play Splatoon, and I'm like, man, I really wish I had voice chat right now. Because, I don't know, even if you're, like, playing ranked, if you're playing ranked with, like, people you know, then, like, Discord exists. And you won't have to hear the other team bitch. I don't know, I think it makes sense for, like, these Nintendo baby games to not have voice chat, because can you imagine, like, little Timmy playing Splatoon for the first time, getting Splatoon for Christmas, and being like, oh my god, I love Squid! I love to put the ink on the floor! And then, like, someone says to little Timmy, I'm gonna fucking murder your family if you don't stop with the fucking arrow spray. That would be fucked up. That would be fucked up. You don't want that to happen to little Timmy. That would shatter little Timmy's world. That would be the first time he learns of death. Wasn't there an FPS game named Fire Something that was by a huge company and it end of service in like 3 months? I don't know, but I wouldn't be surprised. There's, like, multiple Overwatch killers that, like, died. You don't get it? Voice chat builds character? Yeah, and, like, that character is, like, a supervillain. That character is gonna go on to, like, murder people. Because all those years ago, someone told him to kill himself for using the arrow spray. I have lost every game so far, by the way. Well, no, we had the 1 dub. I think. I've actually forgotten if we won it all. Because we've been losing so much. I want to check my catalog. Oh, thank God we got the football mask. I always got that Chug Chug detergent on me. I'll update for all my gamers. I got like an in-progress picture of one of my Persona commissions, and it looks fucking awesome. And I'm excited to see the finished product. I will definitely post that in the Discord once it's done. Since people were like, holy shit, that cat, last night. Love the Harkinian shirt. Funny thing about, like, the crop top Literally, my prompt that I've given to everyone that I've, like, gotten commissions from, or, like, was asked, like, hey, could I draw this? My thing with the crop top is that, like, the logo you put on there is whatever you think would be funny to put on there. That is what I've said every time. It's, like, literally, like, the actual logo itself doesn't matter. You just have to make it something that you personally think is funny. Because that's what I would have wanted. Because honestly, if I was an artist, like, it was, like, she would have a different logo on there, like, every drawing. It would be, like, whatever I think is, like, funniest that day. It could be the SpongeBob happy, happy, happy image. And then the next day, it could be, like, the image of Bizbun saying Jar Jar could get cancelled for simping. Love when cartoon characters have different outfits all the time. It is very good. It is very good. It's like, I get why, like, in a lot of cartoons, that doesn't always happen. They stick with the same outfit, like most shows, but when they do cartoon characters in other outfits, it's dope. Honestly, I think, like, Adventure Time has a good balance of this. Yeah, Adventure Time has, like, standard outfits for all the characters, but also it could change from episode to episode, especially if they're in, like, a more, like, I guess, like, domestic setting. Like, there's a very big difference between, like, the housewear of, like, Bubblegum and Marceline, and, like, what they wear, like, outside. Thinking of the bullies in My Life as a Teenage Robot. I haven't seen that show since I was, like, a kid. I wonder if that show's, like, still good. I feel like most people still consider it to be pretty good. I'm trying to think. I watched, like, a couple episodes of Grim Adventures, and I thought that show was pretty alright when I saw some new episodes. It's, like, a little harder for me to, like, gauge, like, how good, like, cartoons from when I was growing up actually are. Because I feel like I'm gonna have a nostalgic bias for them either way. I mean, Grim Adventures got a few good laughs out of me. I, like, literally, I just found, like, a Twitter account that had, like, all the episodes of Grim Adventures online, and I was like, you know what? I'll just, like, stay up and watch a few of these. Because why the fuck not? It's, like, funny as fuck that exists. Someone paid for, like, Twitter Blue just to illegally upload Grim Adventures with Billy and Mandy. You're biased because it spoke to you as a kid in ways you were not ready to grapple with yet? I mean, it did that for a lot of people, to be fair. I mean, like, My Life as a Teenage Robot is, like, accidentally, like, an insanely good, like, trans allegory. Wow, I was the #1 ground traveler. Dude, my squid looks so swag right now. I wish I could wear the jungle hat with the glasses. Splatoon needs to add, like, a separate, like, glasses shop, because I want to wear the glasses with my jungle hat. But then people would be like, oh, no, but I don't want to wear glasses. Well, too bad, buddy. You're going to the glasses shop. Oh, wait, I actually wanted to check my catalog. Bye. The world if there were toggleable glasses where you could put them on the top of your head. True. Still don't have enough for sour juice box. This sucks. Not me being on Team Evil Shadow Skull. Holy shit. So good. The skeleton appears. Literally, the skeleton fucking appears. Skeleton! Also, we have video game leaks. I'm not gonna talk about, like, the video game leaks in terms of, like, specific details, but, both Sonic Superstars and Mario Wonder have gotten leaked. And people are enjoying them. People are, in fact, enjoying them. Which makes me feel good, because I have to stream both of them next week. I'm probably... Hold on. Probably what's going to happen is that I'm going to make an attempt to beat both of those games in one stream. I don't know about, I don't know how realistic that is, but it's probably, like, decently feasible. Especially if I, like, don't care about any completion shit. Hearing more about the Sonic music feels bad, but that's all you've really heard. I mean, I heard, like, early on, there was more, like, cynicism behind it, but then I think as, like, more people got the leaks, they were like, oh yeah, this game's good, and the music's okay. I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know. I think, like, Sonic games usually have good music, so it sucks a little bit if Superstars doesn't, but I'll have to hear it for myself. There might still be some jams in there. I think they will be good. I mean, I've heard from people I trust that, like, the games are good. So, I mean, I'm like the most optimistic gamer. I feel like I can play most games and have a good time. So I'll probably enjoy those. Mario Wonder is definitely gonna be a banger. And, like, I think it's, like, kinda obvious that it's gonna be better than Superstars, too. I don't feel like, I don't know, they're, like, two completely different games. They're both 2D platformers, but, like, Sonic is so different from Mario. But I feel like, personally, I'm gonna enjoy Mario Wonder more. Even though I love the Blue Boy. I don't know, it would actually be, like, very hard for me to gauge which series I generally, like, enjoy more, Mario or Sonic. I almost want to say Sonic. I don't know. I might almost say Sonic, even though, like, Mario has, like, a lot of my favorite games ever made. I also feel like, I don't know, even the Sonic games that people don't like that much, I generally, like, find things to enjoy about and, like, think are kind of fun. Not Secret Rings, though. Secret Rings fucking sucks. But I don't know. It's not like every single Mario game ever has been good. I mean, the mainline ones have been, but even then, like, I don't know. I'd probably give a lot of Sonic games the edge over Sunshine. Mario is definitely more consistent. This is very true. Mario games don't have Zavok? True. And that's why they're worse. Hashtag Zavok sweet. I don't know. I guess another thing that makes it tricky, I feel like I have, like, the opposite thing with, like, Mario and Sonic. I feel like I like 3D Sonic more, and I like 3D Sonic more than 2D Sonic, and then I like 2D Mario more than 3D Mario. I mean, I think there are, like, a lot of, like, really good 3D Marios. I mean, honestly, actually, now that I think about it, like, 3 of my favorite games of all time are 3D Marios. I don't know, though, but, like, aside from those 3, I feel like for the most part I'd rather play 2D Mario games. What's happening? Why can't I skip? Challenge incoming. I don't give a shit. Fuck off. Let me play the game. Bitch. Sorry, I didn't mean it. Exact opposite 2D Sonic and 3D Mario for you. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I don't know, when I think about it, like, I love 64, 3D World, and Galaxy, but then, like, the other 3D Marios, like Sunshine, Galaxy 2, 3D Land, and Odyssey, I'd probably just rather play the 2D games over those, like, any day of the week. Even, like, the, like, I would... This is gonna be fucked up to say, I would probably rather play New Super Mario Bros. 2 again over, like, playing Super Mario Odyssey again. Where does Bubsy 3D fit into this? Bubsy 3D is not a fair comparison, because Bubsy 3D is the best game ever made. To be honest. Bubsy Sweep. I think Odyssey appeals more to collectathon likers. This is true. Odyssey's biggest strength, I feel, is that it is, like, an extremely good, like, any percent playthrough. I think, like, Odyssey is, like, very good as, like, a speed game. You know, you get in and you get out in, like, a few hours and you're like, wow, that was good. I enjoyed that. I feel like it could do a little better in that regard by not, like, locking a shit ton of moons behind post-game, but... I think, like, Odyssey, like, I don't know. Odyssey is a very good game that I like a lot. I think it makes for a very fun any percent playthrough. It's just, I don't know. Other than, like, the any percent playthrough, like, I literally never want to do any completion stuff in that game because there's, like, too many moons and, like, not enough of them are, like... It's, like, a little bit of just busy work, you know? Odyssey controls like a fucking dream, also. Which actually is one thing that I'm disappointed by. Not in that, like, oh no, Odyssey shouldn't control that good. But, related to it, the final, like, super hard level that you unlock is, like, really lame. Which it shouldn't be, because you have this, like, insane moveset at your disposal. They could be making you do all kinds of crazy shit, and I don't know, it's just kind of lame. It doesn't feel that fun. Like, I think Champions Road, like, clears it any day of the week. Honestly, I don't know. I think, like, maybe the only final, like, super hard level that's, like, maybe worse is, like, you could maybe make an argument for 3D Land, but I don't know. I would probably say I still think 3D Land's super hard level is better. Even though it's, like, kind of easy to cheese with the Tanuki Leaf. That is a very cheesable final level. But I don't know. I think the 3D Land one is probably more fun, to be honest. I don't know, the Odyssey one is just really long and just not that interesting. Was the Bowser game any good? 3D World is a masterpiece. Unless you're specifically referring to Bowser's Fury. Bowser's Fury is good. It doesn't have, like, any, like, super hard stuff like that, but 3D World is, like, one of the best games ever made. Genuinely. Bowser's Fury, specifically. Bowser's Fury is good. It's, like, a little weird, because it's, like, half a game, basically. Like, Bowser's Fury does not feel like a full video game. It feels like DLC. it feels like a separate DLC campaign that you get for buying 3D World on the Switch. Which is not a bad thing, because it's, like, technically more 3D World that you're getting. I think that when it came out, because it was, like, a new kind of style of, like, 3D Mario, where it was kind of, like, more trying to, like, bridge the gap between, like, the more collectathon style and, like, the, you know, go from level to level style with, like, power-ups and stuff. I think people were like, holy shit, Bowser's Fury is the most awesome thing ever. And it's just like, I don't know. It's not better than the main game, but it is still good. But I would go back to 3D World, like, 10 times before I'd go back to Bowser's Fury. Not because Bowser's Fury is bad, but because 3D World is that much better. Because 3D World is, like, so good. Like, 3D World, honestly, it's tough. It's like, I think it's like honestly tied with 64 for me, for being my favorite 3D Mario. 3D World and 64 are like so good, but for like different reasons. Yeah, Mario Wonder got leaked, and, like, from the people I trust who have played it, they've all said, like, yeah, Mario Wonder is really good. It was really dispiriting how much people gave 3D World shit for not being more open. Glad more people came around to it when the Switch version dropped. I think it was definitely, like, 3D World was a case of unfortunate circumstances. Like, 3D World having to be the only, like, 3D Mario on the Wii U kind of fucked it over. Because people had, like, a very different set of expectations for what 3D Mario should be at that point. And 3D World did not hit those marks at all. But it's like, 3D World wasn't trying to be, like, another 64 or Sunshine, you know? 3D World was doing its own thing. Kind of more, like, leaning towards, like, the old 2D Mario style. Feel like an outlier because you played bits of 3D World and found it fine, but have never played 64 Sunshine or the Galaxy games. I mean, if you ever get a chance to, Joey, you should, because they're all, like, really good. I wonder if, like, 3D All-Stars is still easy to find. Because, like, honestly, like, 3D All-Stars isn't that, like, good as, like, remasters, but as a, like, I don't know. It's, like, a good collection of games. It's, like, very much bolstered by the fact that it's 3 of the best video games ever made. Mom got you a copy a few months ago, but you forgot to play it. You owe yourself that. I mean, at the very least, I can say for sure, like, the 64 and Sunshine, like, ports are, like, you know, the 64 and Sunshine ports could be better. I honestly think, like, the Galaxy port is perfect. I think, like, they did a really good job remastering Galaxy. Like, I have no complaints about that. If it makes you feel any better, the Sunshine Pachinko level is not required. You would not have to do that to get, like, to the end of that game. I think the only, like, really shitty level that you're required to do in Sunshine is the Chuckster level, and that's it. You don't have to do the Pachinko, you don't have to do the Lily Pad level. Some of the upscale cutscenes look off, but that's your only complaint. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. I think it also helps that, like, Galaxy, for being a Wii game, is, like, fucking gorgeous. And they didn't, like, fuck up the lighting or, like, any of the aesthetics like they, like, Sega did with, like, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Like, Galaxy looks, like, better than it did on the Wii. But if little Timmy could do it, you would have to do it, because then little Timmy would call you a noob. True. That is true. You have to consider if you're ready to get owned by little Timmy. Yeah, there's not a lot of pre-rendered cutscenes. Galaxy, for a while, was my favorite 3D Mario, honestly. And I think it was, like, right before 3D World dropped. Like, Galaxy was my favorite 3D Mario from that point until 3D World dropped. And then, like, I became, like, 3D World's strongest warrior. I always thought 3D World was fucking awesome. Rosalina and the Lumas are cute. They are. They are. Thank you for your service. You're welcome. I was in the trenches. When the rest of the world was like, oh, 3D World is not as good as the other ones, I was like, it's literally the best one. And, like, even now, it's like in contention. It just has to contend with the fact that I've become a big 64 enjoyer in my, well, I don't want to say old age, because I'm only, like, 23, but in my more wise age, I've become a 64 enjoyer a lot. I don't know, like, 64 is, like, once you learn, like, how to play that game, it's, like, so fucking good. It's, like, crazy how well they nailed it first shot. Honestly, after playing Ocarina of Time on stream, I would say that 64, for me, feels like it plays better nowadays than Ocarina of Time does. Like, Ocarina of Time did more to, like, shape the foundation of how video games would be afterwards. But I don't know. I feel like Ocarina of Time is, like, harder to get into from a modern lens. This is just IMO, though. I'm also just a bigger platformer fan than, like, a Zelda fan in general. Getting older also makes you better at being able to appreciate things with the context of their time, and Mario 64 for 96 is insane. It really is. It's like, it's so good. I love everything about Mario 64. I don't know, it's like, you would have to, like, think long and hard to get me to shit-talk Mario 64. That is true also. Ocarina of Time does kind of run like Dookie. Would have liked to be alive during that time just to see it for the first time. Bet it looked like magic. Almost certainly. Dude, getting to grow up in the early 3D era would have been so dope. I'm not gonna be like a person who's like, I was born in the wrong generation, because I was born in the generation where I still got to play, like, really fucking good video games. But, like, man, I did miss out on, like, the biggest fundamental shift of video games ever. Like, by the time I was born, and then by the time I was sentient, we were past that point. We were at a point where the Sonic Adventure games were games that people thought looked outdated. Even though, like, Sonic Adventure 2 came out, like, 2 years ago. Like, I definitely missed out on that early 3D Gold Rush. It is also one of those things where, like, honestly, with my taste in video games, I think, like, maybe playing some of these games later in my life makes me appreciate them more. Like, I don't know, I feel like if I was a kid when I played Final Fantasy VII for the first time, I would not have gotten it in the same way as me playing Final Fantasy VII for the first time when I'm 21. You know what I mean? Like, especially with a game like that, I would not have been able to properly appreciate just how good it is. And honestly, FF7's, like, themes have only gotten more potent with time, to be honest. But I mean, 64 was a game that I played when I was younger, too. And I didn't really get it in the same way as when I started playing it when I was older, and then I was like, wait, this game's good as fuck. Wait, why the hell did I think this game sucked? This game's good as fuck. A self-fulfilling prophecy. Those two are having fun. I'm not gonna shit on the party, you know? If those two are having a fun time, I mean, who am I to intrude? They lost their friend. That's so sad. This is the saddest Splatoon moment ever. Is this like a game that's being played? I can't even tell. It might just be me in the tri-stinger. Or no, whatever this guy has. The glue gun. The creeper? Whoa, it's like the entire orange team just started playing the game as soon as, like, they saw my shenanigans. We might have still won. Yeah. I think it is something I've gotten better with as I've gotten older, though, is, like, kind of diversifying my taste. Because I feel like when I was a kid, like, I played, like, Pokemon, Mario, and Sonic, and that was, like, it. Like, it wasn't literally it. There are other games from my childhood that I played, but that's, like, pretty much it. In terms of, like, the big stuff. At least in terms of stuff that I played, like, super actively. Like, you know, it wasn't literally the only things I played. But, for the most part, I would just put on a Mario, a Sonic, a Pokemon, and be good. Now I'm an adult gamer. I play Squid Game. Alright? It's different. I actually do think that probably the best thing I did to get outside of my comfort zone in terms of, like, video games to play was probably just, like, getting Steam, to be honest. I really think it was just, like, getting Steam and, like, playing TF2 for the first time. Like, that made me realize, well, holy shit, there's, like, more than, like, 3 good video game franchises. I mean, honestly, like, Valve games were probably the first games that I kind of fell in love with outside of, like, the Nintendo and, like, Sonic stuff I grew up with. And, I mean, it wasn't like I was playing a crazy amount of them. Like, I never really played Half-Life, but I love TF2. I love Portal. Gary's Mod is not technically Valve, but I'd still count it. But I feel like having that experience, like, really, like, opened my eyes to, like, you know, having more, like, random game experiences. Helps that they gave out Portal for free. I actually, like, I didn't get Portal for free. What I did was, back in the day, and, like, don't tell Valve this, alright? Don't be a snitch. But, like, my cousin, like, literally, like, downloaded on my computer from his Steam account, like, Portal and, like, Half-Life and stuff, and was like, okay, if you go to, like, the specific launcher, you can just play them from there. Like, you don't have to go through Valve, you just have to find the executable file. And I did that, and that's how I played Portal for the first time, and that was like, whoa, holy shit, this game's good. Which is funny, because it actually took me a long time to play Portal 2 after that, even though I thought, like, Portal 1 was, like, extremely good. I don't know, I won't pretend like it wasn't, like, I was fully invested in, like, the Valve ecosystem, but I mean, like, TF2, Portal, and, Gary's Mod, like, those were huge for me. And then I got to play a bunch of other random Steam games over the year. I mean, one of my favorite games of all time is Game Dev Tycoon. Dude, did I put Game Dev Tycoon on my favorite games bingo? If it's not on there, it deserves to be on there, because that was my first, like, indie love. Well, no, Cave Story would have been, but Game Dev Tycoon was, like, second, and Game Dev Tycoon is really good. Cave Story is great, also. I have not played a lot of Cave Story in recent years, not because I don't think Cave Story is good, but because I've kind of gotten to a point where I'm like, man, if I play Cave Story, I really would like to try for, like, the true ending, but, like, getting the true ending in Cave Story fucking sucks. Like, I don't know, it's not a very fun, hard level. I think that, like, Hell in Cave Story just, like, strictly sucks, and is not that good. I mean, maybe there are people out there who will swear by it, but I don't know. I don't like it. It's not the kind of, like, extremely hard obstacle that felt, like, fun enough for me where I would grind at it. If there's, like, a really, like, I don't know. If I want to play, like, a hard game, I would play, like, a Cuphead before I'd play a Cave Story. And it's like, Cave Story is not, like, hard throughout the entire game. It's just that that last section is, like, it sucks. And I don't want to do it. Simply put. I think Cave Story is a classic, though. I mean, if you just go for the normal ending, I think you'll have a good time with it. Even if the normal ending isn't, like, anything crazy, like, I think you'll have a good time. Cave Story is good. It's just... Definitely because of that final level, I have a complicated relationship with it. Because otherwise I would say, like, yeah, it's one of the best games I've ever played. That's fucked up for me to say also, because I think, like, the No Mercy run of Undertale is fun as fuck. And it really only has, like, the 2 really hard fights, but those 2 really hard fights are fun as hell. The Sans fight in Undertale is so fucking good when you don't have someone whispering in your ear that it's too hard. I mean, fuck, the Undying the Undying fight is, like, my favorite fight in Undertale by far. I enjoyed that fight enough where I went out of my way to do a no-hit run of that fight. That was how much I enjoyed that specific fight. And I mean, I'm not gonna pretend like the No Mercy run isn't, like, tedious. But, like, man, those 2 fights are really good. That's, like, some good shit. And, of course, it's hard. But the point of me bringing it up was that it's hard to do. I mean, some people would say it's hard because of the psychological damage, but... I've said this on stream before. I actually did the No Mercy run as my first playthrough of Undertale. Why? I could not tell you, but I knew it existed, and when I played Undertale, I was like, man, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do the No Mercy run first. It's, like, kind of funny, like... I could, like, do the No Mercy run with no problem. I still haven't done the Snowgrave route in Deltarune, and I don't know if I can bring myself to do it. I don't know, there's something about, like, like, I don't know, it's because Deltarune, it's not even that I don't like the characters of Undertale, but it's, like... I care about the characters of Deltarune so much, including, like, Chris enough, that I'm like, well, I don't want Chris to do these bad stuffs, though. I don't think that should happen. Like, Frisk feels like enough of a blank slate, where things just kinda happen around them, that I don't really mind, like, doing fucked up shit with Frisk. But with Chris, it's like, these are all people that Chris knows. I have inserted myself into Chris's life, and I'm gonna, like, go out of my way to kill the people they know? I mean, you could say, like, oh, but it's not really people you know. Well, what about Birdly? That dude's dead. Alright? I killed him in the iceberg. And the fact that I have, like, Chris make one of their friends do that, it's, like, fucked up. I cannot do it. I don't think I can bring myself to do it. Like, I don't know, Snowgrave feels so much more dire than, like, the No Mercy run does. And it really is just, like, the character connections, because, like, Chris knows these people. Frisk doesn't know any of the monsters. Frisk just knows that the monsters are trying to kill them. You know? That's my fucking thoughts anyways. You can still call me a pussy coward if you want, though. It would be mean to, but you could. Also, I got a slight Detective Pikachu update. I've played approximately, like, 30 more minutes of Detective Pikachu while I was on break at work. And, it's still kind of fun. I'm still having a good time. I don't know, I have to get to the... I have to keep playing, though. I have to let you guys know if Detective Pikachu really does suck. Here's an interesting thing I actually found out about Detective Pikachu Returns is that all the QuickTime events are actually fake, and you cannot fail them. And you would think, like, oh, that sucks. And, like, yeah, it does. But it doesn't affect me because I like Sonic Forces. And, like, Sonic Forces also... Well, it has, like, real QuickTime events, but it also has the Double Boost. And the Double Boost is the fakest QuickTime event ever. You never have to do the Double Boost except, like, in the final boss, and that's it. So, like, fake QuickTime events, that's nothing to me. I can deal. A little shocked at how low the Metacritic scores are for these games versus other Pokemon games. I mean, I don't know. It's not that low for, like, a Pokemon spin-off. There's a lot of Pokemon spin-offs that have, like, done worse. I think it's just, like, kinda like a baby detective game for, like, children. Like, Detective Pikachu feels like... And, like, this is the best way I can put it. Detective Pikachu is like a point-and-click adventure game. It's not literally a point-and-click adventure game, but that's what it feels like, to me. Which is, like, I think that's charming, so I'm having a good time, but... Like, I don't know. Detective Pikachu doesn't feel more complicated than, like, a fucking putt-putt game. I think it's also one of those things where the reason why, like, the main series Pokemon games still maintain, like, a better Metacritic score than you would think is just because, like, Pokemon at its core is fucking fun. Like, that's the thing, like, Scarlet and Violet are fucking messes of video games, but they still have, like, an incredibly, like, rock-solid core that is, like, so hard to fuck up. Like, every single, like, even the main series Pokemon games that I am not, like, huge on, they're still, like, solid video games. Just because they have that, like, rock-solid foundation. You know? I mean, for better and for worse, like, Pokemon maintaining basically the same battle system over its entire lifespan is, like, part of the reason why Pokemon is still, like, fun to play. I can finally buy Sour Juice Box. Finally. Now I won't get bullied anymore. Oh, excuse me. I'm starting to get a little drowsy. Oh, I didn't even check out. I got the big locker now. Fuck yeah. I gotta figure out stuff to put here. Look at all this stuff. Wait, do I not have a pillow out? I don't have this pillow out. Hold on. Put away. Put away. This is the stream now. It's just gonna be me putting more stuff in my locker. Fuck yes. Okay. Put another shelf. Oh, you only get a limited amount of stuff. Well, that's okay. That's okay. I got the NZAP in there because it's like a gamer thing. Alright, you have to understand that it's because it's a gamer. Epic gamer moment. Damn, I got a lot of comics and games. Dude, wait. Okay, hold on. I should totally, like, I should have, like, a fake Switch collection in here. Like the one I have in real life. This is so freaking important. I don't know, which game is your favorite, guys? Are you a big fan of or or maybe perhaps Dance Dance Fever? That was some like Huggy Wuggy Jumbo Josh shit I just did. I think honestly, I'm like kind of tired as fuck. I think this is the last thing I do tonight. Is just dish. Oh, I could get like a. This is like a Famicom game, or a Super Famicom game. Fuck yeah. This is like regular Famicom. So let's put those two in front. Dude, what's happening with my NZAP down there? Are these books? I think these are books, yeah. I don't know, I like the idea of having a cute fake game collection and cute fake book collection. I think that's all the fake video games I own. Yeah, these are all the fake video games I own. A humble video game collection. And then, like, I could definitely put the NZAP up here. No, let go. There we go. Alright. I already have one of these. Oh, I gotta put the game guide up here. Nah, it could be with the other books. To be honest. Put that away. Okay, hold on. Put these all away. We start from scratch. Drip squid. Huggy Wuggy. The game manual there. Get sports comic. Fangirl comic. That shit is Yuri. They called it fangirl comic. That shit is Yuri. Okay. Which one is this? Wait. This is Love and War comic. Popular novel. Fantasy novel. Oh, those are all my fake books. Shit. I thought I had more. Well, that's okay. I could put Pink Squid Friend there. I have to find a place for my, my awesome sour juice box. Dude, wait, old school radio makes so much sense here. Ah, but it's too fucking big. Bruh. Who made the old school radio have to have this big ass antenna? I can't place it anywhere. Let me put it down, bro. God damn. Where's my sour juice box? Here it is. Okay. Hey, that looks pretty good. I could probably fit something like on top of the squid pillows. But what would it be? What would be an awesome thing to put there? I had like a keychain there. Oh, I fucking wish I could fit Mr. Tuna. Wait. This is so fucked up. Dude, do you know how awesome it would be to have Mr. Tuna there? His fins take up too much space. Fuck. This is a tragedy. I don't know, bus, beep, beep. I knocked over all my games. Fuck. Fuck. I'm done. Finish. I'm mad about what Ultra Squid did to my locker. You know what though? Other than that, it looks nice. It does look nice. I think it's cute that you have this like locker customization like stuff. Oh. It's like a little scary locker. Like, dude, this is so much fun that I could just look at this. Like, where would we be if I couldn't check out Yowie Judas's locker? You know? Oh, I didn't want to report Yowie Judas. I wanted to give Yowie Judas a fresh. Dude, I gotta get the Octoling. Man, all these other people got, like, all the, like, posters and stuff, and it's making me realize, yeah, maybe I should put more stickers and stuff. Because now it's making me feel like my locker is empty for not having, like, all these stickers and stuff. Put that there. I didn't mean to just say... Whoops. I don't actually have a crazy amount of stickers. I don't know, it's probably because none of them have particularly spoken to me. I have a Pearl poster. Do I not have a Marina poster? That's crazy. I'm just gonna kind of be putting them in whatever spot I think looks nice. I got like so embarrassed looking at the other lockers with all their different stickers and stuff, and I was like, damn, my locker's so empty without all the stickers. Why do I have a Pearl poster, but I don't have a Marina poster? Okay. I might change the locker color, too. Dude, I'm, like, addicted. I'm, like, addicted. I keep going in for more. Yeah, I definitely think I'm down with the black locker. Okay. Well, a short little session of Splatoon 3 tonight. I had to get my craving out of the way. I was craving some Splatoon 3, and now I've got it out of my system, and now I think I can last until the Splatoween Splatfest. Alright? I hope you guys enjoyed. That is gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you all have a good night and take care. I might do another midnight stream in the next couple of days. I'm not sure yet. But Tuesday we're gonna have Sonic Superstars. Thursday we're gonna have Pokemon, and then Friday we're gonna have Mario Wonder. Thanks for the stream. No problem. Thank you for coming. Yeah, I'll be back real soon. I'll see you guys then. Bye-bye.